Welcome to our little podcast, Hollywood Cats, a podcat about cat stories, cat care tips, and just a fun time to chat about cats. Hollywood Cats is hosted by Holly Meowie, president of the LA Cat Club, a not-for-profit cat rescue, and actress on numerous television shows, including currently as Beautiful Brenda on Lucha Underground on the El Rey Network nationally. Hollywood Cats is also hosted by Mark Rawlings, fellow cat lover and cat daddy, keeping the dream alive talking about cats. And now, from the Sunset Strip in Hollywood, here are Holly and Mark, your Hollywood Cats.
Hey, thanks for joining us for another Hollywood Cats from Hollywood. Here's Holly Meowie. Hey.
Hey, meow meow. What's up?
Yeah, I'm Mark Rawlings, and we get together once a week and do this little podcat to share just stories about cats and have some fun with it. Talk about a cat story usually, and then talk about a cat health-related issue or grooming or whatever.
Something.
Yeah. So glad you could spend a little bit of time with us here on Hollywood Cats. So there's this kind of famous play called Cats.
Kinda.
Kind of, sort of.
Memories all alone in the moonlight.
Clearly you've seen it.
It's my favorite of all time.
So I was doing some reading up on cats from... it's from a book called Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats by T.S. Eliot. Did not know that.
Yeah.
Obviously, the music composed by Andrew Lloyd Webber. And,
The best.
And the book's from 1939, and the first time it hit the stage was May 1981 in the Theatre District in London. So it's had an amazing run, 21 years, over 9,000 performances. Broadway ran 18 years, 7,500 performances. So the numbers clearly lead way for a new movie that's coming out with a variety of people. Oddly enough, Taylor Swift has top billing. She's not a fan.
I don't know. They should have casted me in this. I don't know. I'm kind of upset.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Yeah. And Taylor's kind of up there in superstar status,
I guess. Like, she's got, I think she's one of those, like, cat people that, or likes cats because they're popular on the internet.
Yeah, she has Scottish folds, just like I have one.
Yeah, which I'm,
they're not
I'm
wild
more into the, the kitties that are domestic, that are, you don't buy them
she's
from
into
breeders.
The ones that are cute.
She's into the ones you buy from breeders.
Yeah. They said the last video she was in, I guess they put a Scottish fold in, and she loved it so much she bought it too. So I think she's up to 3. Which I always wondered, like, when you're on the road.
I'm more of a cat lady. I have way more than that.
You are cat rich compared to Taylor Swift.
Cat rich is correct.
You are super wealthy in cats. Absolutely. Take that to the bank or to the pound or wherever.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But yeah, so Taylor Swift, I don't know. I just think she's just kind of like got on the cat craze of the internet and just has cats because of that. Because it's popular to have cats.
Well, she probably likes them a little bit.
No, I'm sure she does. She's.
So the movie I think it looks great. Are you skeptical?
I mean, like, that's not my favorite choice of person that could have been this lead, but I mean, Jennifer Hudson's good. I like Jennifer Hudson. She plays Grisabella, which is one of my favorite characters from Cats. I mean, Cats is another thing about this is there's a lot of cinematography. It's like CGI kind of situation.
The way everything is now.
Yeah, where a lot of people are criticizing it, saying that it's not, being, real, like how it really was.
So was the Living Lion King movie. I mean, it's you just can't get away from it.
That's the new era of
we have to.
Yeah. So
and it's pretty amazing, but after a while, it's not as like the old days,
Yeah,
so it's
they're getting a lot of criticism, like online from it and stuff. But I'm excited to see it. I mean, I've loved that musical since I was a baby, and I just, because I love the costumes and the all the songs are about cat. Why wouldn't I like it? I mean, Who am I catting?
Kind of creeps me out when they're roaming around the theater, though. I think I've seen it twice.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, don't pick me.
The outfit. Yeah.
How can I
because
blend
they
into the
don't
chair?
really look like, the costumes are kind of creepy, like Halloween.
They are. They're
like
not like
Halloween
fuzzy
cats.
kitty cats by any means.
No, yeah.
Halloween
Angelica
cats,
Jellica Cats is like one of the songs where they come out in the crowd and stuff, I think.
Yeah, right.
And like they try to touch you. And, you know, so funny. My girlfriend just recently gave me this face mask, and I put it on, and I totally look like one of the creepy cats. Like, it's
really?
hilarious. Like,
Guess we're good for Halloween this year.
yeah, right?
Okay.
But it's coming out not till Christmas, though. I
I
think.
saw it on the 20th of December.
So, we'll do a little field trip to see that.
Absolutely.
And we'll give you guys like a full, rundown of what we really think of the movie.
Yeah, it's got some got some other good actors too. Judi Dench and James Corden's in it, and Rebel Wilson, and like you said, Jennifer Hudson.
Rebel Wilson will be great. She's funny, and Judi Dench. I mean, how can you go wrong with Judi Dench?
Yeah, looks interesting. Interesting. So.
I don't know. Even though all the criticisms are coming out, I still want to see it.
Yeah. Coming to a theater December 20th.
Yes, I'm very excited.
Check it out. And today on Hollywood Cats, we're going to talk about, speaking about like Christmas and that stuff, is like the poisonous plants that cats and other animals can't eat. But like, I always think of the poinsettia. They always talk about poinsettia. Isn't that bad? Is it the berries or the leaves or something? But they always say that's bad.
I think. Yeah, there's like some milky substance that comes out of the leaves. If you like take one of the leaves and you like crack it open,
right,
there's some weird milky substance. It just looks toxic, period. And then the berries from, different, there's always like those holly berries and stuff around Christmas. Deck the halls with boughs of me.
Holly. Yes, I got it. Uh-huh.
But yeah, those are poisonous. Like Easter lilies are poisonous. I have actually, it's funny, like the feral cat that I have right now, that I have her babies, her name is Tulip, but we named her babies after all these flowers, and then I'm realizing, oh yeah, half of these babies are poisonous, like poisonous flowers. It's funny because like I didn't even really think to look, amaryllis is one of them that's poisonous.
There's a lot. I mean,
there's tons.
That's what blows me away. And we're referencing the ASPCA.org website.
Yeah.
And it's .org.
I mean, really what you should do is like what you do, Mark. You have a ton of fake flowers around your house, because Mark's a cat daddy. He's got tons of cats. So it's like, you don't have to worry when it's like fake flowers.
And I'm lazy. So yeah, it's a dual
and then
purpose.
they make the flowers so like realistic looking these days that you don't need like to really have real flowers.
Yeah, they do.
In the house.
And I'm always cognizant of that, of like what you bring into the house. I have 4 cats. And you just don't know. I'm looking here on the list, and like even in the A's, aloe vera. I mean, who had no idea?
Who would know that aloe vera is like toxic? And what happens is your cat will like start throwing up, diarrhea, just like foaming at the mouth, stuff like that. Because your cats will just gnaw on stuff. Like they gnaw on grass. If they think something's alive or from the outside,
True.
They just naturally are attracted to it and will start just chewing on it for fun.
Well, yeah, then it notes here there's a distinctive difference between non-toxic and potentially toxic, and I guess totally toxic. And I guess the best way to do it is just to read up on it. But literally, the list is daunting. There's so many of them, and who knew? But
what people really need to do is if they, have a bunch of cats or one cat, you need to like go and look at a website, and you need to like know all of the flowers that you can't have.
I guess before anything, if you got like a cool plant you want to bring it in your house, you would want to check it.
Yeah, and it's not only just flowers; it's plants too. Like you can, any kind of house plant you bring in could be toxic.
Yeah,
if it's alive.
I've noticed that when I take my cats on the patio, it's all fenced in, but occasionally they just find something, and you never know. You're right, if it's growing, it looks yummy.
Yeah, it might look good to them, and they, cats normally will, if they go outside, will eat grass, and actually grass helps them throw up, which they like it because it helps them clear their system of hairballs and throwing up, and it makes them feel better. So they will gnaw on grass, but grass is safe for them, but it does make them throw up. So
yeah, exactly. So it's more than anything just to be aware what you bring into your house. And it's kind of cool also on the this ASPCA.org site. They have an actual animal poison control center, kind of like for people, but they're well versed in. Well, it's for cats, dogs, and horses. Oddly enough, so
horses too.
Well, I mean, you think they probably eat a lot of stuff because they're not really in the house that much, but. Anyway, so as the holiday season approaches, and
Halloween,
especially...
like my neighbors are already decorating for Halloween, and I'm just like, really? Like, come on, it's August.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
It's actually September now.
Yeah.
I don't even know what month it is, but it's too early.
Here in California, it's still just really hot. That's all we know. But
yeah.
Anyway, so happy holidays really super early. And take care of those pets and don't let them eat stuff they shouldn't be eating. Right?
Yes,
Absolutely.
right. Well, it is coming pumpkin season, and pumpkin's actually really good for a cat's digestion.
Okay.
Right, if your cat has the runs... That is the key ingredient. Mix it in with their wet food, and you
go to town on that pumpkin. Huh?
Yeah, pumpkin is amazing for cats. So that's one veggie.
Carving, right?
Yeah. So coming up to Halloween and Thanksgiving, it's good for them.
Very good. Well, thank you for your information on that, Holly Meowie. And where can they find you and more information about your cats to adopt, your cat rescue, etc.?
Well, I am at thecatclub.org, and you can see videos and all the kitties we have for adoption and fill out an application and find out more about who we are and what we do. Or you can just go to LA Cat Club on Facebook, LA Cat Club on Instagram, and the LA Cat Club on Twitter for like really updated info, because I'm updating that daily, where the website, not as much.
It's just catastic. Thank you very much, Holly Meowie.
Yeah.
And I'm Mark Rawlings. We'll catch you next time on Hollywood Cats Podcast.
From Hollywood, you've been listening to Hollywood Cats, stories and facts about cats. Be sure to join us next time for more with Holly and Mark. And don't forget our website, HollywoodCats.com. That's Hollywood and cats ending in Z. HollywoodCats.com. And thanks for joining us on Hollywood Cats.